What's up, everybody? Welcome to Lucky 13 podcast. It is Wednesday. It's our Wednesday afternoon podcast.
Yes, as usual.
Yes.
As per usual.
Yes. And I think the sound quality, hopefully, on this one should be a little bit better.
It was just Frankie that was the problem.
No, but we got a new little system here.
I'm always the problem.
Yeah, that's true. Frankie is always the problem. But we got a new little system here that hopefully the sound quality is going to get a little bit better. So we'll see how it goes. Melody, you want to talk to us? Tell us what happened over the weekend?
Nothing.
What do you mean? We had a busy weekend.
We had a good weekend.
Yeah, it was a good weekend.
Well, Saturday was better.
Yeah, no, Friday
was decent.
Friday was good.
I worked by myself because there was nothing going on, and it was fine. It was totally manageable, so I didn't feel like it was that busy. But there were people here. People came from the wrestling.
From the wrestling?
This weekend, yeah.
Cool.
Oh, the Barclays Center.
Yeah, there's
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam, exactly. Thank you, Frankie.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Frankie's definitely of use when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Because I have no idea.
Comic books, wrestling.
Yeah. So we
Cartoons.
had people in wrestling shirts. I don't know.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Matt Talico wasn't all made up as a...
No, not this time.
his favorite
him
wrestler.
and JP did go to like 3 nights in a row, maybe more.
Yeah?
I think they went Saturday, Sunday, Monday
Nice.
to the wrestling.
See the wrestling. That's so great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So we had a lot of that, a little after party. There were people here from out of town for it.
Yeah.
So there were people here from other states that came.
That's why I had people hit me up saying they were going to be in town, so I guess people were coming in for wrestling.
Yeah.
There's wrestling at the
SummerSlam,
Barclays Center.
apparently.
Awesome.
Yeah, but that was cool. And but Saturday was busy.
Yeah, Saturday was busy.
I don't know what reason. I feel like it's August, nobody's around. We had no event, and I just said, "Hey, come hang out."
Yeah, what'd you say?
Dancers, hey, and people came out.
That happens
So
sometimes.
that was awesome.
It
Yeah.
happens sometimes.
It was nice when.
Spontaneous.
Yeah, it's good when people just come out.
Spontaneity, I think, Frankie.
There was drunk bikers. I always get very nervous about that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That was from some of my friends I know were
Yes,
here, so.
we're not going to talk about that on air though. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Because I was a little concerned. But
Yeah. Well, I saw pictures of one of my friends
geez.
passed out
on his bike.
motorcycle out
Yeah,
front.
yeah, that's not
Next
good.
time that happens, please let him pull his motorcycle inside the place. Let him pull it back here. You know,
It was
makes me nervous.
not that late.
It was 3:30 in the morning when I got a text.
Oh, when that happened.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got a picture of him laying on his
He was
motorcycle.
sleeping on the bar. For a
Yeah,
little while.
yeah, and then he passed out on his motorcycle.
Yeah. If he was anybody else, I would have been pissed off. But I love him. He was buying me shots and playing with my hair. It was really weird.
Yeah, I heard. Awesome.
Cool.
Awesome.
So that was a good weekend, and then I know there was a show Sunday, but I didn't come by. So don't know
I
what
was
happened.
here for a little while on Saturday. I was here for a little while. I don't know. I was so drunk on Friday afternoon. I don't remember if I saw you or not.
I didn't see you.
All right, because I started drinking early and I left somewhere around 9:00. It started kind of getting busy, and I was like, I don't like being that drunk around that many people here. So I'm like, I'm going home.
I don't think I saw you.
I don't think so either.
That was a good crowd, the Sunday hardcore matinee.
Yeah, I was here on Sunday for a while. Danny Diablo had his thing, and there was a couple bands that played, and it was a decent little turnout. It was all right.
Yeah. I heard he's going to do something else this Sunday after my yoga class here. I don't know what, though.
Oh, yeah?
He asked me what time my yoga class ends.
He's been doing some weird, I looked at the cameras a couple weeks ago on a Sunday. I didn't
You
even know there was
talked about
anything
that.
going on.
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
The weird
On the
hip-hop
last
thing. Yeah. I don't know.
podcast. You keep repeating yourself on these podcasts.
Well, that's what I do. You know what I mean? I have a small brain. I can't remember everything.
Yeah, it's
Hardcore
bad.
hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so last time you told us about that.
Ah.
That you looked on the cameras and there was
right.
some guy with the...
It's good that you remember that I talk
I remember,
about that. That's why I tell
Tango
stories.
hat on.
I tell the same story to people over and over.
You do.
And I wish that people would just tell me, I heard
to
this
shut
one
up
before.
already?
Because I have people
Maybe
that
it's funny the
Yeah.
fourth time. I don't know. Maybe you add some new details.
I have people that do that to me, and I'm like, oh, Jesus, dude, you told me this. You know
Well,
what
how
I
do
mean?
you even remember that they told you? It must be the 20th time that you actually remember you heard it.
And bits and pieces of it start coming back to me. You know what I mean? I'm slowly trying to repair my brain. I'm been trying to read and
Oh, you're reading.
I am reading. I'm reading.
I'll give you some books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like nonfiction books though.
Stephen King,
Okay.
dude.
I mean, I only
Stephen
like
King.
nonfiction books.
You only like nonfiction.
Yes, I don't
Yeah.
like. I feel like
I
I'm
was
wasting.
going to say, I'll give you some books where you can better yourself.
Yeah, well, I feel like I'm wasting my time when I'm like reading like
Well,
like,
nonfiction actually helps your creativity and imagination.
and I'm super creative anyway, so who knows? You know what I mean? Like,
That's true.
you know.
I think that reading nonfiction is very good for you, actually, because you probably didn't pay a lot of attention in college. I mean, in high school, because you were
College.
so high. You feel like you went to college. No. I know I saw a picture of you on acid when you looked about 12 in your school photo.
I looked about 12, but I was probably 16.
In a Sacred Reich shirt.
Yes.
I remember that picture very well.
That acid.
I was a late bloomer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still blue.
On the acid, or do you mean just the way you looked?
But the way I looked, and in general, you know, I was very young.
Yeah.
I grew up in a small town, so as soon as I graduated, I left and I grew up,
Right.
and I sprouted too. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Look at that.
I'm 5'3" going through high school. That wasn't easy.
No. I
With
guess
long
not.
hair, getting mistaken for a little girl all the time. Nah, it wasn't fun.
Aw.
Yeah.
It happens. All right.
All on acid.
Yeah.
So, what else do we want to talk about?
All right. You know, there's not a lot going on. So
We
this
have
week,
another free weekend of Come Down and Drink with Melody.
yeah, tomorrow night though we have a trauma event, which
Yeah.
is they're showing a
Double
double
feature.
feature.
Oh, really? What movies?
Yeah.
Trauma is
I'll
great.
tell you right now.
Yeah,
It's
they-
Trauma.
Yeah,
Toxie.
they're doing a double feature, and then there's a band playing afterwards. So
Screening of Brandon Basham's Feartown, USA, and The Slashening.
The Slashing is a classic.
And there's a band. There's an after party with Philadelphia punk band, God Damn It.
God damn.
Wait,
damn it.
God
You
damn.
left the curse. What's the name of the band?
God Damn It.
Oh, that's the name of the band?
Yes,
Oh, okay. I thought it was a Slashing.
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
The Slashening is the second film that's being
Yay,
played.
Trauma.
Yeah. Trauma.
Trauma.
Trauma, baby.
Good job.
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course, Toxic Avenger will be here and all that.
Toxie is
And
hanging
Love
out.
John, and John will be here. And
I have a
it's
picture
good
of
show.
Toxie grabbing my boob, and he was like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Grab my boob for this photo," and he was like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "You're the Toxic Avenger. You should just grab my boob. I shouldn't have to ask you
That's true.
to just get in there."
That's true.
What's up with you, Toxie?
Yeah. And then the weekend is just chill. So
Yeah.
come on down and drink.
These next, the August is usually a slow kind
Well,
of
we
month.
had a show on the calendar, but then John Paul told me it's not happening
Awesome.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
for Friday.
Awesome.
So he just told me that yesterday.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Just gotta start deleting those a little quicker.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But the following weekend we have that Pastor of Puppets playing, which
Yes,
is going to be
and
awesome.
we'll talk about that next week. But next Saturday, Pastor of Muppets is
Pastor
playing,
of Muppets. That's it.
and they're playing Ride the Lightning and Master of Puppets in their entirety.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that'll be cool as shit. That's next Saturday night.
And I'm not going to be here for that, unfortunately.
Because you're going on.
I'm going up to Massachusetts.
Mass.
Going up to Mass. Going to hang out with my family.
Gonna have a wicked kegger.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. I'm going to drink a whole bunch of fucking beers. It's going to be fucking crazy. Eat some fucking burgers and dogs. And but I am going to a show in Boston on Friday night.
Next Friday.
Yes, which I haven't been to a show in Boston in probably 20 years. So
Where is it? Is it a new place?
It's a place called Great Scott, which I've never been to, and Lord Dying is playing. Jeff Golden is his new band is playing over there. So so it's cool. He's going to be in town. So
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
be a VIP.
Yeah. And it's cool. I met the guys from Gozu when they played here, so I hit up one of the guys from Gozu. He's going to be at the show, so it'll be cool. I'm looking forward to going up there. It's been a long time.
That's that.
Yeah, that's all that's going on. So,
Did you listen to any of the albums I asked you to listen to?
You didn't give me I've actually been listening to that Lord Dying because I'm going to see them, so I've been listening to that quite a bit.
During our last podcast, I asked you to listen to a couple of things.
We discussed my memory. You said you were going to text me.
No, I said listen to the new Sumac, the new.
I know. I've listened to Sumac.
Cobalt.
Sumac just played a sold out show at St. Vitus, which is
the new Cobalt, and to check out that band Ramsey Pazuzu. But you
who
apparently
the fuck
did
is
none
gonna
of the above.
who is going to remember that?
Well, you could have listened to the podcast. You could have done that.
You know,
or actually spelled.
You know what? I have to start re-listening to these things so I don't repeat myself.
Yeah, maybe you should.
Maybe like 15 minutes before we go.
You listen to it so you won't say the same shit over and over again.
Yeah.
Gore Guts also has a new album out, but it's only a one song EP.
Yeah.
It's a 33-minute song.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
I like Gorgas.
Yeah, so that you might like that as well, and that's called
Is that longer than Stairway to
Pleiades
Heaven?
Dust. Yes, that's much longer than Stairway to Heaven.
Very Frankie. Very
What
good.
about
Much
MacArthur
longer.
Spark? Is it longer
What is
than
that?
that?
Yeah, I don't know what that is, Frankie.
Disco.
Oh, that's why we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Sorry. There's a new Amon Amarth out too. That came out this year. I'm not really a fan, but I think that you are. Am I incorrect?
Yes, I like Amon Amarth.
So they had a new album that came out this year also. So maybe you haven't heard it yet.
Yeah, some of their stuff I fucking love, and then some of it's like, all right,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But I like Amon Amarth.
And then Wormed also came out with a new album this year, and I saw them at Maryland Death Fest, and they basically, I'm surprised they still have a face. They're
Yeah.
so crazy.
Awesome.
Crazy.
Awesome.
I love technical death metal when it's like just so intense that you can't even believe it.
Yeah.
They put on a
Sometimes
show.
you just can't believe it. Oh, and I checked out that Nails since we were talking about
Yeah, what do you think of that,
Nails.
Nails?
I really think it's good, but really short songs drive me a little bonkers.
Yeah, I like
I
a lot
love
of
Pit
songs,
Destroyer
too, but-
so much, but when the song's like 10 seconds long, I just can't. I'm just about to get into it and it's over.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know about that. So now you have some homework to do.
I will. I'll have to listen back to that.
You can listen back to
I
last week's and this week's podcast, and you'll have like 10 albums to listen
So what were we
to.
just talking about?
Well, now we're going to do the metal news with Frankie.
All right, Frankie, tell us what's going on this week in
Metal
metal.
news for this week. Megalith show in Paraguay.
It's Paraguay.
Paraguay.
It's a Godzilla villain. Godzilla versus Paraguay. Was cut short off over like fan concerns, security concerns. It was a Megadeth
Security
gig
concerns. Okay.
in
Yeah.
Paraguay.
Paraguay.
Paraguay, was cut short over a barricade down due to a ruckus crowd, leaving fans pissed and some fans injured from the break. That's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave Mustaine took to Twitter to explain the situation. After all the barricades broken, hundreds of fans crushed 3 security guards, almost killing 1 female fan.
Almost killing a female fan?
Almost, he said,
Okay.
almost killing 1 female fan. We regrettably had to cancel the show. Oh, gee, I wonder why. And
Is that you talking, Frankie, or is that you
I
reading
think that was Frankie.
Yeah.
talking.
yeah, no, it's like, please understand that your safety is just as important as ours to everyone else. And went into the pit, someone ran onto the stage and threw a bottle was thrown, and we'll let you know as soon as we can, reschedule and come back.
Awesome. Sounds like chaos, Frankie. What's the next
Yeah,
story?
it also sounds
Anarchy.
like all of that Jesus worshipping isn't helping Dave Mustaine very much.
Yeah, well, he's still kind of a dick.
No, the Megadeth show in, how do you pronounce it again, boss?
Paraguay.
Paraguay, really, ruckus, it was really bad. It was like, almost killed some poor girl. Hey, good news, Metallica has a new song, Hardwire.
Oh, God.
Have you heard
Like
this?
a new
album?
album.
I listened to
I
it.
haven't listened to Metallica in 1,000 years.
You know,
Master of Puppets. I haven't, no, really, I'm an old man.
I heard the Black
I love
Album.
Metallica album.
look, I will never hate on Metallica. Metallica gave some great albums. Those are early
I
albums
agree.
are awesome.
Some of the greatest stuff, some of the most influential stuff, those first few albums. But
Yes.
then they tanked so bad.
They did, but it was like
Sell out. That whole thing with Napster, too. Go fuck yourself.
It was, but you know what though? It was like that first girlfriend that you had that was fucking smoking hot, and it was great sex. You know what I mean?
I do.
And then she really fucking hurt. She really fucked you over. But
Yeah.
you're always gonna look at that back at those memories, like, man,
First
she was
time,
really
rip your
fucking.
heart
You know
out.
what I mean? And the new, and I have to say, the new song, I don't fucking hate it.
Oh, God.
The music is really good. The vocals, I can't get into it all day. It's a little cheesy and
He's so
and-
cheap. Once he started singing, as soon as I heard Enter Sandman, I knew it was over. It's like jazz hands. And tonight. And then you do jazz hands.
That was their ballad.
It's so awful.
That was
I
that
know,
ballad
I know.
at the Sandman.
And I have to say, like, the music was really good. I don't know if I'll buy it. I mean, it's. I don't think I'll be able to get into it. Like you said, it's really cheesy. The vocals are really cheesy, and I feel like certain bands.
That's why I don't like Amon Amarth. It's a little too cheesy for me. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes I just want to fucking jump on my horse and raise my
Yeah.
sword and run through the fucking woods.
With
You know what I mean?
With a tankard of beer.
Yes.
Mead.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes. Yes.
All right, I could see that.
General
Yeah, but
Custard.
you should listen to it. But it's like the music's actually really good. But
Whenever
it's
it
just
comes
the
on
vocals.
here, I can't.
What, Metallica?
No, I'm talking about Amon Amarth.
Oh,
You're
Amon
talking
Amarth.
about the new Metallica
Yes.
song. I'll listen to it.
Yeah, listen to
I'll
it.
give it a moment.
I gave it a moment, and
I remember when I first heard Kill 'Em All, I couldn't even believe it. I was in shock.
yeah.
You know, I was young. I was in shock. And then, when Ride the Lightning came out, I actually was old enough to go and see them. I saw them at Lemoore, which is crazy.
What year did Ride the Lightning? What year did-
84.
84.
I saw them at 84. I saw them at Lemoore. I actually still have the sweatshirt. I should sell it to somebody.
Master of Puppets came out when?
Probably 86.
Okay.
85, 86.
All right.
And I waited online at Tower Records. They had a midnight release.
Yeah.
Where they used to release everything on Tuesdays, so they had a release at midnight the night before. So we waited online for Master Puppets, and I bought the cassette.
Awesome.
Yeah, and we listened to it right there in a boombox. We didn't even wait to get home. We all sat on the sidewalk because we wanted to hear it, and it was awesome.
Yeah, back in the day, it was
awesome.
That was the first album I heard was Master of Puppets. I was young. I was 13 when it came out,
Yeah.
so it was like that was the first album I heard.
And it was the first really hard metal I heard with time changes like that, and it really just amazed me. It was so cool.
It was awesome.
Because I was into mostly punk at that time, you know.
And
Brought
listen,
me back to metal.
And that's what I'm not going to hate on them. Like they did their thing. Like I love their early shit. Once Load came out, like even the Black Album, I didn't love it, but I wasn't as disappointed as Give Me Fuel, Give Me Fire, Give Me that, like all that stuff. But,
Douche chills.
and that, I don't even know any songs off that Load album. It was just like
That's
what
why
the
it's called Load.
Yeah, no.
It's a big fucking load.
They should have just changed their name at that point to Load, and then if they wanted to release this album, they should have changed it back to Metallica.
I heard that guy Ben, the singer of Eat,
Yes.
Andy's band, did a lecture at the Morbid Anatomy Museum about Metallica's Black Album last night.
Really?
I wish I could have gone to that because it must have been so strange. Because he's weird, so
He's a
that must
strange
have
guy,
been
yeah.
really bizarre. I'm so sorry. I hope someone taped it or something.
Yeah, what was he going to talk about?
He
the
gave
Black
a whole lecture about how influential it was and how it was like it sold I think it sold 16 million copies.
Yeah, it was
insane.
huge. That was when
Maybe more than that. I don't even know.
That was I remember I was graduating from high school when that came out, and that's when the jocks were like, "Bro, Metallica,"
Yeah, right,
and you're like,
right.
"Oh,
They
fuck
jumped on the
off."
band.
So it was very
yeah.
like a lot of people hated it, but it was a very influential album, and it brought metal to the surface, and it became like radio play and stuff, you know. So
I didn't hate it. I remember at the time, like.
What's a big song off the Black?
One of the songs I really like is that My Friend of Misery, but the Black Album had like all the hits like Enter Sandman on it and
Yeah, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Moving right along. Frankie,
right.
do we have any more news?
Yeah, we have
Well, Metallica, which we've been talking about,
Yes.
great kick-ass band.
Frankie, you can move on. We just talked about Metallica for 20 minutes. You can
It's coming out November 18th, and it's like gonna kick ass. It's going back to the basics.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
And now we have Puddle of Mud frontman Wes
Puddle of mud.
yeah, this is
Cantill's neighbors called the bomb squad, and they said, his TMZ's car was broken multiple times, and they're told the scene involving two vehicles was pretty basic. A radio car, the cars crashing into one another.
I don't
The fans just,
like
pretty
Puddle
much
of Mud, but
arrested him, but he had a lot of marijuana in the car.
A lot.
Wes,
What's a lot of marijuana?
70 pounds.
Frankie,
Wow.
that's a different story, Frankie.
Is that a different story?
That's a different story.
Who had the marijuana in the car?
That was the guy from Frankie.
Rotting Out vocalist.
Band called Rotting Out from California, a hardcore band from
Wait, I have to
California.
apologize to Puddle of Mud.
Hey, Frankie, pause for a second.
He's apologizing to Puddle of
Frankie,
Mud
pause for a
for
second.
smearing
Yeah.
the good name of Puddle of Mud.
Puddle of Mud, they did call the bomb
Bomb
squad
Squad
on
on him.
But he, I don't like Puddle of Mud, but I find this guy
I don't even know who they are.
He's a douche. Like apparently, like his band, he's gotten thrown off stage. You've never seen it. I always look at all these fucking blabbermouth and all this kind of shit.
I have no idea.
And Metal Injection. So they do stories on this guy. He's a fucking train wreck. So it was kind of amusing following this guy. But that Rotting Out band, it's a straight edge band from California.
Oh, they're straight edge.
Straight edge. And I think they broke up recently, and the guy, after they broke up,
crashed and burned.
He got busted with 70 pounds of fucking weed.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's almost me.
That's
Right
me,
now,
made of weed.
Maybe drug bust.
No, I mean, I weigh, no.
Oh, I thought you had 70 pounds of weed in your car.
No, it's like having me in weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hash oil.
Wow.
And he got busted. He's getting 18 months in prison.
Oh, yeah.
No,
That's,
he even said 30 years sober, I'm actually a dumbass. He goes, I don't even like weed. Both Delgado and Jotham were sentenced to 18 months in prison, and each have to pay a fine of $5,000, which I guess is nothing to them.
And don't drop the soap.
Soap on the roof. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Rotting Out.
That was Rotting Out, Frankie.
I
You
apologize
got the
for
two
Puddle
stories
of
complete.
Mud. And he just, they called the bomb squad on him because, I don't know why, TMZ.
Yeah, why?
And you
Why?
know, TMZ is always reliable. I love TMZ. I love
I'm
that
sure
show.
they're very reliable.
Yeah.
The law, you don't watch TMZ? That show kicks ass. Love TMZ.
You know what's crazy? So there's this show on, I think it's on A&E, called 60 Days In. Have you seen this thing? It's
I never see anything.
oh my God. It's this fucking TV show where these regular people go to fucking jail. They go to jail for 60 days.
For what?
Just
For the show.
For the show.
Shut the
For
fuck
the
up.
show. And they basically tell them they're going into...
What have we done to the human race?
Well, right. Well, so basically, what they do is they tell these people that they're going in to help them, make the prison better and get them some, inside scoop on what's going on.
What's
there.
actually happening.
But
right?
fuck you. Like, don't we try and stay away from going to prison? You're gonna go to prison to be on TV for fucking 60 days. One guy got his fucking ass kicked.
You could get stabbed.
Yeah,
is it
well-
it's not maximum security, is it?
No, it's not maximum security. But
Your ass gonna get shanked.
one guy went to the fucking hole, and one guy got beat up, and he immediately he's like, get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, hello.
And they're not supposed to give away why they're in there because they're trying to get intel. You know what I mean?
Scripted, though. That's not like real prison. If it was, you never see them again.
No,
you never see these contestants again.
It was. I got anxiety watching the show, and one of the there was women that go
You
into
get
it.
anxiety all the time.
There was a woman that went in there who was a cop, and she seemed like the biggest douche. Like she was this kind of bull fucking dyke lesbian. You know what I mean? Like.
I don't think bull dyke is a politically correct term anymore.
No, that's not. No, it's not.
Remember when your dad said the lesies? And I almost died. Such a 70s term.
Yeah, it is. The lesies.
I think bull dyke might be out of fashion at
Is
this
it?
point.
Gay women American.
You could
Gay
say butch.
Women American.
Butch.
Butch is
that's
okay.
more PC.
Yeah, that's more
All right.
PC.
Butch American.
So this fucking
Butch lesbian.
So there's Bull Dyke, right?
Bull Dyke American.
She was a cop, and I have to say, at the end of it, she didn't want to be a cop anymore. She's like, I will not send people to this place. Her was actually respectable, you know what I mean? But fuck you going into this for 60 days to be on
Do
television.
they pay them?
I don't know.
They must
I don't.
pay.
They have to. They have to. But that's 2 fucking months.
I hope
Yeah,
so.
that's crazy. That you can't get back.
Pay my
No.
bail.
And that might
Pay my
really
bail.
fuck up your whole psyche.
And some of them it did. Like this one guy, he wanted to be a fucking prison guard. You know what I mean? And they were like, "No, dude, you're a pussy. Like, there's no way." You know what I mean? And like,
You're not gonna make it.
These reality shows can really fuck you up.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
like Jen City went on that
Big
Brother,
Big Brother.
show. Apparently, like when you come out of something like that, you're isolated. You could lose your mind.
Yeah.
They give you counseling. And you can actually have counseling for the rest of your life on them if you need it.
Really?
Because it can really fuck you up.
meds too. You have meds?
I don't know.
Oh.
Are you ready to go on Big Brother?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Free
I'm ready.
meds.
Fuck you. I wouldn't go on one of those shows.
He's
No,
just stuck
no
in a
thanks.
studio
Naked
with
and Afraid?
10 people.
Naked and Afraid. You ever saw Naked and Afraid?
But I came home and found my husband watching it one time.
Oh,
I was like, what is happening
I
right now?
binge watched that show one weekend, and I was
Oh,
like,
my goodness.
I would rather do Naked and Afraid. I don't know, Naked and Afraid or 2 months into. I would do Naked and Afraid because it's only 14 days.
Oh,
But-
yeah,
but
14 days is
it's better than
livable.
60 in prison.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's just crazy. I don't approve.
All
I
right,
don't
what's
approve of this message.
No, me either. All right, Frankie, we got a couple more minutes. Frankie, tell us what we got. A couple more stories or no?
Puddle of Mud, I apologize.
He's still apologizing to Paolo.
Megadeth in Paraguay is, a big riot. And
We got-
Metallica's new song,
I think that's it then.
Hardwire.
We got all the stories.
Wasn't there a Satyricon
That's
story
4
also?
stories.
There was a
Was
Satyricon.
there a Satyricon story?
Yeah.
Did you wipe your butt with it, Frankie?
Yeah.
I know
Yes,
you like
I
to
did.
take a crap here.
How do you pronounce his
Here at the
band?
old Lucky 13.
I just wanted to hear Frankie pronounce Satyricon.
Satirica.
Oh,
That's like a transformer.
that was close.
That was close. She
Is
said,
that a transformer like Satirica?
It's
Won't release a new album.
Satyricon.
Sorry. Satyricon won't release a new album until next year, 2017.
Satyricon, Frankie.
Satyricon.
There
It
you
sounds
go.
like a transformer. Sorry,
That's
I'm
good,
an old
though.
man. I like
Yeah,
Barry Manilow.
you finally pronounced something well. I'm very
career.
Yeah.
It just said the fans won't believe it, but they won't see a new album until 2017. Originally, we thought Satyricon was going to release the album this year, and they said not happening until
Good.
next year.
Good. I love Satyricon.
I do
That
too.
last album was such a piece of shit that I actually heard a song come on, like I had black metal radio on something, and I was here at the bar, and I was like, what is this piece of shit song? And I went to skip it, and it was Satyricon. And I was like, oh,
That
because I have
sucks.
huge, like, back patches of Satyricon on stuff, and I was like, really upset.
Yeah, no, they said they're not going to record, so they're cutting
Good.
off pause until January.
They should
because
get their
said
shit.
want-
They need to get their shit
They're
together.
doing a cover album. they said.
January. They said,
Oh
It's a cover
God!
album.
What is
Right.
happening to black metal? It's awful.
they said they're
The
not
last
going to record
Watain
until
album
January.
has fucking ballad on it. Like I can't.
That's because they're gay.
And it sits here. Well, all right. Here we go. Being not PC again. I don't think they're homosexual, and if they were, I don't think that would change their music.
I mean, they're happy.
Let's
They're
not-
getting happy.
Oh, they're happy.
They're making money. You know what I mean? They're making money, so they're happy.
Ever since
Good
Satyricon,
save.
they're not recording until
Good save,
January.
Jeff. Very nice.
January
I'll have
next
faith.
year.
All right. So
Because
now
they
we
want it to
know.
be perfect, this album, Satyricon.
Now we know.
Not until January.
Yeah, it's going to be perfect. Where are they playing, Frankie?
Are they playing?
No.
No, they're
You're just
not.
fucking with them.
They haven't. They're not going to go to the studio until January next year, 2017, fans.
Frankie,
2017.
Frankie, how many beers have you had today?
Not a lot.
Yeah, we ran out of Paps today, so he hasn't had many.
Oh.
Yeah. And then
No, I've been good, actually. My
Yeah.
phone broke,
so he went for a walk. He was aggravated.
and I threw my phone
Angry,
against
angry
the...
Frankie.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
angry,
Frankie.
Frank.
I'm always angry.
Yeah.
That's what I hear. I never see you angry, but I think I always come once you're totally hammered.
Oh,
Yes.
when aren't I?
Yeah, no, you don't see Frankie first thing in the morning. Sometimes
No,
it's
I don't.
angry Frankie.
Jeff does.
I don't see
Yeah.
angry Frankie.
So he's a little grouchy sometimes.
Frankie Dark.
Yeah. It's,
Talk,
hey,
Frankie.
Hey, Frankie.
How do you pronounce this again, Melody? Satyricon?
Satyricon. No, it's very good.
Satyricon.
You
You're
did
doing good, Frankie.
It sounds like a transformer. I'm sorry, nothing but Satyricon. Well, I look forward to your new album in 2017. And I hope you
And
do,
they're very happy that you look forward to their new album.
They
and I
are.
hope you do duet with Metallica.
2017 is actually not that far away.
No,
it's not. We
fucking
got
like
4 months
I don't know
left.
what the
This
big
year's
deal
done.
is.
This
Yeah.
year's going by too fucking fast.
Very
already.
fast.
Oh, so I have
Not
I
only-
have black metal yoga here at the bar Sunday,
It's
4:30.
fun.
Shut up, 4:30 p.m. on Sunday. I still have, I think, 8 spots available. So if you wanted to do a walk-in, usually it sells out, but it's a little slow this month.
Yeah, this time of year, everybody's leaving the fucking
So
city.
if you want to come Sunday 4:30, black metal yoga.
Who knows?
Bring your own mat.
Maybe I'll come. Maybe I'll
You should come.
maybe I'll feel yoga out after my experience on Friday. So
Yeah, cool.
You know.
That would be awesome. I would love it if you can.
probably not, but do you do it to black metal music? Can you
Yeah.
explain? You do.
Yeah, I play black metal from the ambient to sometimes I play some Satyricon. Weird, really weird, black metal. Not like, I don't know, it depends.
Can I ask you a
Yeah.
question?
Yeah, yes. And I do it on black light, so it's pitch
I
black
see.
in here.
I've seen the pictures.
Right, and so people don't feel self-conscious because it's pitch black in here. I can barely see anybody.
Yeah.
After doing yoga,
Yes,
do you eat yogurt?
I do not. I'm vegan, Frankie.
Yeah.
Yogurt is like, oh, that's milk's in there. Okay, gotcha.
Good
Yeah.
job.
They have soy yogurt though, Frankie.
Yes, I don't know.
You can't milk a bean. They don't have nipples.
Wow, that's a good note to end on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So if you're around this week, come visit Melody.
Trauma tomorrow. I'll be here Friday, Saturday. We got some dancers.
Again, okay. So I've had people hit me up about
Playing a song.
playing a song, and they send me SoundCloud or something.
Yeah, send the file.
Send the file. Pick a
Send the
song.
file.
Pick a song
And
and
send the file.
send the song.
Yeah.
If we get nothing next week, we're gonna just start picking our own shit. So and every week we're just gonna play a new band. So
Send an MP3, preferably.
yeah, send it. Just send one song. So pick a
One
song that
song.
you fucking like and send it to us.
Of
'cause
yours.
I got 3.
Don't send us a Satyricon song.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good though. That means we got people listening, which is
Yeah.
we're getting people sending us their shit.
Good,
So
cool. Thank you so
But-
much, those of you that made the effort to send us something.
yes, but just
send us a file.
send us a file of one song. If you want to send it to the Facebook page, you want to send it to lucky13podcast@gmail.com, or you want to just come by and hand it off to Melody.
In CD version.
Yeah, CD version would be great. And I actually meant to play something this week on CD version that I totally forgot. Whatever. Maybe we'll play it next week. So.
Okay.
The Karagon?
Oh, Jesus. Maybe.
All right.
All right.
We're still promoting them.
Yeah, we'll talk to you next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Later.
Peace out.